Hey guys, welcome back to Rule the World. Now, I'm really sorry. I just got back from a festival called Insomnia. Had a lot of fun. I met a whole bunch of you guys, but unfortunately, I've lost my voice. All that talking and saying hello has kind of really wrecked my vocal cords, but that should be fine. And, oh, whoops, dropped my sword. Whoops, there we go. Okay, picked it up. Right, so last episode we made the agglomeration plate, and we're well on the way to making our portal to Alfheim. But if we're going to get to Alfheim, there's a couple more things we need to do, and that's what we're going to be taking care of this episode. We're going to have to foray into the Nether, because there's a few things there that we need to get our portal up and running. Right, so let's jump in. Right, so let's open up the Electrica Britannia and find out where we're at. Now, we need to get a spark to get our agglomeration plate to work. That means we need blaze powder, mana petals, which are easy to do, because we've got loads of petals, and plenty of mana from our pools to turn them into magical mana petals. But we're also going to need gold nuggets. Problem is, though, we haven't got any blaze powder lying around. I don't think I've ever killed a blaze, or if I have, it wasn't on this series, that's for sure. So we're going to need to head to the Nether to get ourselves some blaze powder by killing blazes. But I figured a couple of other things. While we're there, I might as well get myself some wither skeleton skulls. Why? Because I want to make a nether star, I want to defeat the wither, and I've never done that. I've never actually gotten a nether star in game before, so I figured why not? Now to do that, I'm going to need to add a special upgrade to Black Razor. I'm going to have to make sure it takes off enemies' heads whenever I do the damage to them. So what we're going to have to do is find out a way to get decapitation onto my sword. Now I think I know how. I think if I put obsidian or ender pearls onto my blade as a modifier, it should let me chop off enemies' heads and keep them in my pack. But I need to make sure I've got all of the materials I need to do that. Now I can use a block of gold, I think. Whoops, man, my inventory is so full of rubbish right now. Tell you what, I'm going to empty out some of my stuff in the Britannia warehouse. Right, there we go. I won't need any of these runes, and I won't need the mana steel, the mana pearl. A whole bunch of this I won't actually need, so I'll just keep it in here for now. Right, so that's cleared that out. Now, have I got any mana pearls lying around? Oh yeah, and what I've been doing is I've been filling up these pens with the living rock and the living wood, just to make sure that I can get plenty of this for when I need it, because you do need a whole lot of living rock to make the Britannia runes. So let's do it. Let's put some more down and head over and upgrade our sword. Now, if I remember correctly, you can use a diamond block or a gold block to add an extra modifier to your weapon. There's an ender pearl. Now we should have a load of ender dust in here. What's it called? It's got a special name. There we go. Ender dust. Strangely fine. Now what I can do is I can turn this into ender pearls just by putting it into a crafting grid. Oh wait, no, I think I need 4 of it. There we go. There's 7, and now I can make a few more. Bam, 16 plus 1. So let's go and take the ye old Black Razor to the blacksmith, to the forge, and see if this actually works. Right, so we're at the tool forge. Let's put Black Razor in. Now do I put it there? I think I put it there, right. So modifiers, moss and quartz. Now if I put the gold block there, what does that do? Nothing. I can't put a gold block onto it. Okay, well, what else do I do? Oh, I know what it is. I've got to put the gold block on the bottom, but a diamond block on top. So where am I going to get some diamonds from? Well, luckily enough, we did get a whole bunch of diamond ore from the Nether, and it should be in one of these furnaces, I think. No, where did I put it? Maybe it's in my bag of holding. There we go, diamond ore. Okay, let's get this down and use Fiery Thor to break it apart. Oh, yeah, look at those diamonds. And the XP, loads of XP. Okay, let's do that a couple more times. Bam. 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 Oh, yeah. Holy crap, swimming in diamonds and XP. Right, and that's given me a nice haul of 40 diamonds. Now let's see, if we put a block of gold and a block of diamonds, so a crafting bench around here, there must be. It's always good to have crafting benches just dotted around because they're so cheap to make, but you never know when you're going to need one at arm's length. And because our compound is so huge, it would just take forever going backwards and forwards to the warehouse. Okay. No, that hasn't worked either. Okay, so it looks like I can't add any more modifiers to my black razor. And that kind of makes sense because this thing is already a bit of a beast. So what I can do is I can rejig an existing weapon. I can make a special new weapon to take off the heads of my foes. Now, what kind of weapon should it be? A cleaver? A scythe isn't really a weapon. A longsword. I tell you what, how about a rapier? Let's try and make a custom rapier. Now I'm going to need to take some of these patterns out of here first. Put them back in this chest. And I need to make a stone crossbar pattern for this rapier. So we're going to select Angmalin. I think, is it Angmalin that we can use to... No, there it is. Aluminium brass. And now let's pour this out to make ourselves a cast for a crossbar. There we go. Now that combined with a blade and a rod should get us a rapier. Now I could get all fancy here. I could add like special paper or slime parts to it, but the truth is, this isn't going to be a sword that I use in combat. This is specifically at the end of a fight when the enemy's on low health, I whip it out to get their head. So I'm just going to make it out of pure manialin, I think. Or at least the blade for sure. Now we're going to need some more ores to get some more manialin. Now if I remember rightly, manialin is cobalt and ardite. So where is the rest of my ardite? Oh, I don't see any more ardite. Well, you know what? Probably doesn't matter because we can probably make this out of anything. So let's just go over and use whatever metals we've got to make a nice colourful beheading rapier. Now it isn't really how a rapier is supposed to work, because a rapier is a stabbing sword, but you can't really stab somebody's head off unless you try really hard, I suppose. So let's make the blade out of manialin. I don't think it shouldn't need more than 6 ingots to make the blade. Oh, and that's correct. So we can make the rod and the hilt out of whatever we want, pretty much. Let's go and see what else is left in the smeltery. Wait, there's 5 ingots of manialin left? Maybe we can make the whole thing out of manialin. Let's try it. We've got the crossbar, and now the tool rod. Yes, indeed. Oh, wow, we can make the whole thing out of manialin. Okay, let's do it. Right, okay, so we've got the tool rod. Let's select rapier. Got the tool rod, the manialin sword blade, the crossbar, and bam, the manialin rapier. So we're going to call this the Stabby Decapitate. No, wait, hang on a sec. That's a bit of a lame name. Let's give it a cool, badass name. Well, what do you do when you execute somebody? You chop off their head. So we're going to call this the Executioner. Sweet, perfect. Right, so bam, there we go. We've got a manialin rapier called the Executioner, but we're only halfway there. Now we need to add beheading to it. How do you do that? Well, I read that it's ender pearl plus obsidian. Now we've got the ender pearl here, but we haven't got the obsidian. So where have we put that? Let's go and check the warehouse for some obsidian. There we go, 7 obsidian should be plenty. Oh man, you know what? I can't believe I've never been to the Nether to get a Nether star. I've never actually even made a wither, let alone killed one. There we go, Executioner beheading. Sweet. Now can I add more modifiers to this? I think I can. Actually, let's try and put a gold block there and a diamond block there. No, again, it doesn't add an extra modifier to it. Well, how can I do that then? Because we're supposed to be able to add a modifier by using a block of diamond and a block of gold. What's the deal with that? Oh well, if you do know why that isn't working, make sure you tell me in the comments section. But for now, we've got the Executioner. Have we got any nether quartz? Because we could do with spicing up the damage on. Oh, 38 nether quartz. That's probably not going to be enough to add much in the way of sharpness to it. But let's try. Oh yeah, that's all the quartz used up, but it's far from maximized. If you look here, it's only got 38 of 72 quartz. But it is plus 6 attack damage now, which is up from plus 4. So it'll do some serious damage to these skeletons once they're low on health from the black razor. Plus, I've already got my heart piercer arrows. But what I can do as well is add some damage to these. Now they do have sharpness. I'm not sure if that's something I've added or not. It doesn't look like I have. So if I add some slime to these, they will be auto-repairing. So I need to find some slimes and turn them into slimy goo. Alright guys, it's time to go to the Nether and get ourselves some wither skulls and some blaze powder. But also some quartz and whatever else we can get from the Nether that we're going to need in the future. Alright ladies and gents, here we are, the Nether. The home of the most dangerous beasties ever to roam. Well, not quite as dangerous as the End, or even the Erebus, or actually there's quite... Honestly, these days in modern Minecraft, the Nether is quite a tame place, but all the same, we're here to kick some ass and get... what are we looking for? We're looking for quartz, this stuff right here. But the main thing we're looking for is blaze powder for sparks, and also some wither skeletons so that we can decapitate them using our new executioner, and we can get their heads to spawn a wither boss. Oh, hissing. Something's gonna blow. Ooh, I hate that, I hate that. I hate how you can't know which block is gonna blow up. Like I wish the hissing block like sparkled or something. Okay, lots of quartz. Now how much quartz have we got so far? Only 12. You don't actually get that much quartz. Now this stuff doesn't poison anymore. Viroxys used to poison when you went on it, but it doesn't do that anymore. It's weird. What is that noise? Who's dying? Alright, down we go. Plenty more quartz here. Lovely stuff. Now we need this stuff to get the executioner even sharper, because the last thing you want to do when you execute somebody is do it with an unsharpened axe. Okay, let's just dig through the wall here and make our own way out to where the mobs are. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, this is bad, 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 bad. Oh man, I totally forgot that lava spreads like water in the... Oh! In the Nether. Oh my god. Okay, eat up, eat up. Have I got any... I haven't got any healing. I should be fine though. I wasn't on very low health when I went to the lava, so I should be fine. I should defire any second now. There we go. Whew. Close one. Now I've got plenty of cooked chickens because, oh my god, if there's one thing we do well over at the kingdom, it's make food. So I've got plenty of food to keep me up and running. Oh god, more lava. It's okay, it's okay. Blocked it off. So where are these dudes at? I'm just gonna keep digging sideways until I find my way out. Sweet. Okay, so this is the way back to the Nether portal. Let's remember this. In fact, we might as well put a waypoint on our map. So name is Way Home. There we go. Make the color a nice color that stands out in the Nether. Bright green. There we go. The Way Home. Okay, we can't lose ourselves now. Can't get lost. Right, so now it's time to go crazy and try and get ourselves some severed heads. Now, one thing I didn't realize, one thing I forgot, is that rapiers you can left click multiple times and they do loads and loads of consecutive damage. Okay, let's try and decapitate this fallen knight. See if he drops his head. Oh man, the damage is so quick with a rapier. It's definitely the best weapon in the game. What is this stuff? A skyberry bush? Now, who's been here? And what is this? Why is there an item frame with an upside down bee? Oh! There we go. Now, I didn't get any a creeper head from that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my bag of... Oh! Oh man, those things still scare the crap out of me. Okay, I'm going to open up my bag of holding and put a bunch of junk in here. There we go. Now, I don't need a whole bunch of this amber ore. I don't need that. I'm just going to get rid of a whole bunch of this first. Because your pack always fills up with loads of like netherrack and stuff that you just don't need. So I'm just going to get that out of the way. Oh, now one thing I will need is some soul sand to make myself a wither boss. So let's just dig some of that up. But honestly, soul sand comes in handy anyway. It's used in a whole bunch of crafting recipes. So let's just get ourselves a good 20 or 30 of this. Oh my god, what are those blue things? They're like... Oh my god, I feel like I've probably bitten off more than I can chew here. But let's give it a go. Let's see what we can do against these things. Oh my god, why do these things have so much health? Ow! Let's loop around and find out what these monsters are, because I've never seen anything like that before. That is like a brand new monster for me. Okay, where are they? Uh-oh, spiders. Now I've got my first severed head here. Oh, what is it? What is it? It's an energy ghost. the hell is an energy ghost? It's from... what mod is it from? Menagerie? Oh, weird. So it's just like extra monsters. Alright, cool. Now, where are these wither skeletons hiding? We've seen some weird kind of energy ghosts. We've seen weird, creepy spider things. I don't know. We've seen all kinds of crazy, weird beasts. But what we really need are wither skeletons to get these skulls. But also, don't forget, we're also here for blazes. So let's see if we can find some blazes too. Aha! Now, what is this I see before my eyes? It looks like a fortress, which is exactly where we're going to find some blazes. So let's get out there and chop some down. It's a long way over though, and I do not want to fall in this lava. Oh, I think this is a bad idea, guys. But you know what? I don't see any ghasts around, so I think we're gonna be lucky. Okay, let's do it. I'll keep my eyes peeled and looking at the mini map to make sure there's no skeletons around that are gonna shoot me off of this platform. Man, you know what? If I had flying, it'd be so much simpler. But we do need blaze powder to get to flying, so we'll get there soon, don't worry about it. Oh my god, what is that thing? Oh, it's a magma cube. Okay, let's take him out. I'll never get his head, because I think he is just a giant head himself. And I really don't want to put a magma cube in my pocket, because I think it'll probably just burn through. Alright, got some magma cream. Alright, let's find some blaze powder. Now, I must remember, these guys are pretty badass. I do have the Bow of God Kings, though. Oh, and it one-shots these blazes. Sweet. That's exactly what I want to hear, so I can just take them out with some headshots. Now, unfortunately, this bow isn't 100% accurate. So I'm going to have to use the Executioner on these rude dudes. Come here, yo. Should work, though. There we go. Nice. Now, I guess the drop rate for heads isn't 100%. It's just massively improved if you have beheading on your blade. Let's eat some chicken and go in for the kill on these blazes. There we go. Sweet. And we've got one blaze rod already. Now, since I one-shot these, I can just hang out here for like, 20 minutes or so. And just camp these blazes and get as many rods as I need. Alright, so 27 blaze rods later. But let's take a look around. Oh, what's this? Gold horse armor? Looks like, looks like some guys have left some chests around with some booty inside. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, wait, hang on a sec. Were those Nether Warts? Oh, don't mind if I do, yeah. Lovely stuff. Now that'll come in really handy for making those Britannia runes. There's got to be some more wither skeletons around. Do you see any? I see them on the map, but it's so difficult to know where they are. Oh god. It's so difficult to know where they are because they could be on any level. They could be above us, they could be below us. Okay guys, I've got an inventory full of blaze rods. I haven't got a single wither skeleton skull. It looks like they're much harder to farm than I initially thought. So what I'll do is I'll come back, I'll get some more, but for the time being, all I really wanted was blaze rods, so I'm going to head back and use these in my Britannia setup. Let's get back to base. Alright guys, so we're back at base. Time to dump off all the stuff I got from the nether. So bones. Oh, what? Where let me put stuff in? Oh no. Oh yeah, it won't actually let me squeeze stuff into the warehouse anymore. That might be because it's 100% full. But does that mean all the stuff is just going into the buffer and not going in? Oh no, I think it does. Oh yeah, guys, you know what? It's well and truly completely full now. There's no squeezing anything extra in. I'm going to have to filter out loads of stuff. Well, that's okay. I've got 3,000 wool, 4,000 oak woods. The big one's going to be cobblestone, though. How much of that have we got? 73,000. Okay, I definitely need to get rid of some of this. 10,000 dirt. Oh my god, so much stuff in here we just don't need. Well, okay, for the time being, I'll use the other warehouse to put some of my junk. But we're going to have a massive clear out to fix that warehouse and increase our capacity and space, because there's so much stuff we just don't need to store in there. Oh wow, look at this. We found a wither skeleton skull in there. That's pretty cool. Didn't even know I picked one up. But that's usually how it goes. You usually pick these things up without even realizing it. Alright, the Nether Warts. The arrows we'll need. Oh, and the blaze rods, of course. So I'll take the necrotic bone. Oh wow, 8 of those. They're pretty cool as well. Some string and some soul sand. Gunpowder too, that'll come in handy. And the quartz. There we go. Right, so let's try making one of these spark things. I'll turn a whole bunch of these. Not all of them, because we might need some more. Into blaze powder. I'll get some petals from the warehouse. There we go, blue ones will do. 6 of them. Now let's enchant them up, turn them into mana petals. There we go. Now I think that should be everything needed to make a spark. Let's double check. Nope, we need a gold nugget now as well, but that's pretty simple to make. Just need to turn a gold ingot into 9 gold nuggets. Oh no, I've got 2 gold nuggets in my golden bag of holding anyway, so now I can just go a gold nugget here. And what was the recipe? Right, petals at the top and the bottom. Now I presume we're going to need 2 sparks, because you need 1 to send and 1 to receive. Wow, achievement, live drive. Right, so how does this work? How does a spark work? I don't know, but we can find out next episode. We've got the spark now, which means we can start using the agglomeration plate to make Terra Steel. That means we can make the portal to Alfheim next episode. Ah, sweet. Alright, I can't wait. Well, guys, that's been it for Rule the World. Next episode, we might get our actual flying ring up and running. I think we've got everything we need to make the portal to Alfheim. And once we make the portal to Alfheim, we have everything we need except one thing. And that is... ooh, that is going to be tricky, actually. The one thing we need now is the Gaia spirits. Once we get the portal to Alfheim, we can get everything else. But the Gaia spirits mean we need to summon a special Britannia boss and kill that. And from what I hear, he's a pretty crazy boss. So next time, guys, we're going to have a serious fight on our hands. But I've been Shin, and this has been Rule the World. Hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for some more Rule the World action. Take care.